What is y'all talking about, boy? This is false doctrine. Giving all praises to Yah. False doctrine on the Sabbath day. Y'all know what it is. All right. So we got false doctrine on the Sabbath day. It's easy to show false doctrine. So we just gonna get into it. I made a little pamphlet right here. Right. Quran, the Muslim Book of Witness. Point this boy out. Give you a little, like right here, the divorce law. I let me see. Blow it up. The divorce law right here, the Quran. So if a husband divorces his wife irrevocably, he cannot after that remarry her until let me try to center this. I don't know if y'all can see it for real. That's why I'm tinkering with it. Until after she has married another husband. And if he had divorced her, in that case, there is no blame on either of them if they reunite, provided they feel that they can keep the limits ordained by the deity. So right here it says, if you divorce your wife, he cannot after that remarry her until she marries somebody else. Now, do that make sense? Like, no, baby, we can't get back together until you go and fuck another man and in love or whatever the fuck with another man. They say remarry her until she has married. She had to marry another man. Honeymoon, engagement, and all that. And he had divorced her. In that case, there is no blame either of them reunite. Okay, so that's the Muslims with the Quran, with the fake ass Quran. This is what they doing. The ones that go to jail want to be a Muslim. All right, hold on, man. Is I don't want to mess up. This is a little pamphlet I made. But Deuteronomy 24 says, if a man marry a woman and become displeasing to him because he finds something indecent about her, and he write her a certificate of divorce and give it to her and send her from his house. And after she leaves his house to become the wife of another man, and her second husband dislike her, and write her a certificate of divorce and give it to her and send her from his house. Or if he dies, then her first husband who divorced, hold on, her first husband who divorced her is not allowed to marry her again after she has been defiled. That would be detestable in the eyes of the Almighty. Sin upon the land of the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance. Man, y'all gotta give me a second, man. I gotta cut this air conditioner off. It's too loud. It was just kicked on. 1 second, family. All right. So we see right there in the Quran more false doctrine on the Sabbath day. It says, should we teach false doctrine on the Sabbath day? I don't know. Let's continue though. Fishers and Hunters Manual. Let's go back down. What do we see? We got the covenant of the deity. Now we already know the Almighty's covenants, but let's read about the covenants of the deity in the Quran. And hold fast by the covenant of deity altogether and be not disunited. And remember the favor of the deity on you when you were enemies. And he reunited your hearts So by his favor, you become brethren. All right, well, this is the covenant of the deity. Right here, small faults are okay with the deity. Check out what the deity say in the Quran about day and night. All right, because the Quran talk about day and night. It say, hold on. That's crazy. Oh, I'm about to say. All right, yeah. See they not that which we have made the night for them to rest in, and the day to give them light. Verily, in this are signs for any people that believe. Dang. So the day is light in the Quran. And verily, you know what I'm saying? The night to give them rest. So the day is light, man. The day starts when the sun comes up, man. Let there be light, fool. That's when it started. Even the Quran will tell you that, boy. Give them eminence. You superior. Okay, let's continue. Christ is not the son of the deity. I think I talked about this recently. But yeah, in the Quran of the Muslims, Christ is not the son of the dollar. The dollar. It's a dollar. He said, let me read something. And they say the most beneficent, Dala, has begotten a son. Glory to him. They whom they call children of the Dala, the angels, JC, son of Mary, and Ezra, are but honored slaves. So Christ is an honored slave, is what the Quran says. All right, Christians, remember that. Christ is a slave. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it backwards, all right? Ronnie's a slave. Let's keep continue though. This is chapter 18, verse 4 and 5 in the Quran. Further, that he may warn those also who say, Dala have begotten a son. Knowledge have they of such thing, nor had their fathers. It is a grievous thing that issues from their mouths, saying what they say is nothing but falsehood. So yeah, Dala have begotten a son. You know what I'm saying? We know that Israel is the Almighty Son. What it said, we warning those who would say some stuff like that. Why would you say Dala had a son? And you know, I'm intentionally not saying that Muslim God's name. I'm gonna call him Dala. Dala. All right. We're gonna say the name of other deities. I'm not respecting that deity whatsoever. This Muslim deity. I know some people might be mad at that. I want to give a fuck. You know, I don't care. Let's see. I gotta try to zoom this stuff in. On the Sabbath day, though. Hey, look. Let's continue, though. What we got here? Uh, well, let me teach you all about the astrological chart. The astrological chart in the book of Jasher. So let's see. Let's see. Said the blind man. Using an astrological chart to determine location. This is verse 18. And basically what I'm proving here is that the house of Israel, they use the astrological chart of the stars, all right, to determine where his brother was. Do we have this magic today? Do we have this type of sorceries today where Israelites can determine, say, where's my mama at? Y'all know, let me show you something, man. Like, where my mom's at? And then they go, okay, well, boom. Let me get on my astrological chart and connect some dots over here. You know what I mean? Let me get on my let me get my astrological charts and start connecting the dots. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna determine. Let's read what happened. Okay. And ordered them to bring before him his map of the stars, whereby Joseph knew all the times. And Joseph said to Benjamin, I have heard that the Hebrews are acquainted with all wisdom. Does thou know anything of this? And Benjamin said, thy servant is knowing also in all the wisdom which my father taught me. And Joseph said to Benjamin, look now at this instrument and understand where thy brother Joseph is in Egypt, who you said went down to Egypt. And Benjamin held that instrument with the map of the stars of heaven. And he was wise and looked therein to know where his brother was. Hmm. So what's happening right here? This is the book of Jasher. So it said, Benjamin beheld that instrument with the map of the stars of heaven, and he was wise and looked therein to know where his brothers was. Okay. So he used wisdom and an instrument to determine where his brothers was. Now, is this GPS location instrument? I and Benjamin the whole land of Egypt into four divisions, and he found that he who was sitting upon the throne before him was his brother Joseph. And Benjamin wondered greatly, and when Joseph saw that his brother Benjamin was so much astonished, he said to Benjamin, what hast thou seen? Why art thou astonished? And Benjamin said to Joseph, I can see by this that Joseph, my brother, sitteth here with me upon the throne. And Joseph said unto him, I am Joseph thy brother. Reveal not this thing unto thy brethren. Behold, I will send thee with them when they go away, and I will command them to be brought back again to the city, and I will take thee away from them. So right here, even though he thought his brother was dead, he used the instrument and a map of the stars to determine that Joseph was right in front of him, who was Benjamin. So it's either the book of Jasher is wrong, or I can take a map of the stars and the instrument and determine the people that are right in front of me. Now, can I do that? In the book of Jasher, they're doing it. He said he's being wise. He's taking an instrument and the map of the stars, and Benjamin determined that his brother Joseph was right in front of him by using that. Now, if you believe in the book of Jasher, as some of our leaders do, then this is okay to get a map of the stars and an instrument, as this story is saying in the book of Jasher, and determine like GPS, but it's better than GPS because it would be that's right in front of you. Benjamin had an instrument and a map of the stars and determined that Joseph was in front of him, someone he thought that was already dead. But in his map of the stars that's in the book of Jasher, can we use that to get today for all the people that believe it? Can we that instrument and that map of the stars today and do that type of magic that you're saying that the book of Jasher is real and it's true? Then we need to learn that, brothers. But let's Of course, I'm just chilling on the Sabbath day, talking about a little bit of false doctrine before I go ahead and go on vacations. Okay. Um, okay, let me read something in the book of Nephi. That's wrong. That's false doctrine. This right here is the Book of Mormon, but it's random false doctrine for today. So this is the Mormons. The Mormons are those 20-year-old elders riding bicycles with the helmet. Talking about they the book of, in the Book of Mormon, right? Second, 5 and 13. Honest, all the stuff I have in the Book of Mormon, I've honestly just opened up the Book of Mormon. I did not start from the beginning reading that book. I will open up the book from a random page and start reading from there. It just makes me think of how much more dirt is in this book if I actually did read it from cover to cover. Second Nephi 25 and 13. Behold, they will crucify him, and after he is laid in the sepulchre for the space of 3 days, he shall rise from it. Now we know that's a lie. They got the same lie in the Book of Mormon that they got in the New Testament. He will lie. Laid in the sepulchre for the space of 3 days. He shall those who shall believe shall be in the kingdom of, I can't even say the kingdom of God here. Wherefore my heart does magnify his holy name. So he said he's gonna be in there 3 days and 3 nights, like in the whale's belly. Now, Friday evening to Sunday morning is not even 2 days. It's not even 2 days, let alone 3 days. It's only 1 day and 2 nights. From Friday evening when he died to Sunday morning when Christ supposedly rose is 1 day and 2 nights. But right here in the Book of Mormon, it say, behold, they will crucify him after he is laid in the sepulchre for the space of days. They didn't know what a day is. But of course they don't. Of course they don't know what the 3 days is in the Book of Mormon. But I mean, we can continue. Let's see. Uh, uh, oh man, right here. This is the quiet part out loud right here. Y'all not gonna like this. Ooh, I gotta. Oh man, I didn't even. I gotta fill these in too. JC flying. Christ was flying like Superman in the Book of Mormon. Y'all think I'm playing? I didn't even put. You see these 3 right here? I gotta get these. See, I'm slacking. I'm slacking. These is hot fire. Like I said, man, I just open up the book randomly, catch this stuff. That's why I say, imagine how much other crazy crap is in. I don't even want to read this. Let me keep it going. I don't read that either. Let me see. Let me get off of the Book of Mormon anyway. The Book of Mormon, sick. All right, let me go in here. I want to read something new though. Let me go to. I got some good stuff, man, coming through, man. Oh, here we go. I'll deal with this. I don't think they're gonna like. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Let me deal with this. I'm gonna go ahead and read. I'm gonna go in on the Book of Galatians. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's get it. Gonna be really nice. All right, the book of Galatians. So I got my Bible right here. It's false doctrine on the Sabbath day. They so used to little formal teachers and everything, but don't step on your boy. All right. Paul has the gospel of the uncircumcision. I go up to Jerusalem to see those who were apostles before but I went to Arabia. Later, I returned to Damascus. Hold on, man. Let me read. I got my scriptures right here. Yeah, right before Goliath. I need to really. Okay, we got. Dang. Okay, chapter 1. Neither went I up to Jerusalem to them which were apostles before me, but I went to Arabia and returned again to Damascus. And after 3 years, I went to Jerusalem to see Peter, abode there for 15 days. Why do I got this garbage here? We get to some good stuff. I don't know what the heck I was thinking right there. All right, Galatians 2 and 16. Right here. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith in JC, even we have believed in JC that we might be justified by the faith of Christ and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. And these people be like, when you talk to people who say, yeah, we're not justified by the law, is really, and then they just be really into their pride. It'd be kind of scary to see people talk to me like that. It's kind of scary to talk to Christians because it's like the law say you're not supposed to have sex with your mama. So you saying it's like, and then they want to. It's not about picking and choosing. The law, if you break the law, but they talking about, it's kind of scary for real. But let me show some blatant lies in this one because I don't really want to say stuff that people can disagree on. Let me see. Okay, Galatians 3 and 16. This is something nobody can disagree on. So Galatians 3 and 16 say, now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He saith not to seeds as of many, but as of one, and to that seed which is Christ. Now we know that's a lie. Hold on, let me see. We know that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Say, have I find that lie? Let me go ahead and find that lie real quick. What is it? What does it say? Oh. I will make that seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and I will give it to see all these countries, and that seed shall the nations of the earth be blessed. Because that Abraham obeyed my voice, my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. What does it say here? I see as of many, these as of one who JC is. Okay, let me go to the actual questions. Oh no, tripping. Now to Abraham, his seeds were the promises made. He saith not as the seed as of many, but as a one to thy seed, which is Christ. He do, and to Abraham and his seed were the promises made. He saith not seeds. Let me see what he say for real. I will multiply thy seed. I will make thy seed to multiply. So it's talking about more than one. Why is they lying in the book of Galatians? Let me go back. Now Abraham and his seed were promises made. He said not the seeds as of many. Okay, let me go back. So he's talking about many. Oh my God. This motherfucker right here. All right, on the Sabbath day, of course, on the Sabbath day of heaven, and I will give into thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall the nations of the earth be blessed. Okay. Okay, now let's keep going with Galatians though. And I say that the covenant before God Christ the Lord 430 years cannot be disannulled to make a promise to none effect. The inheritance be of the law, it is no more a promise. But God gave it to Abraham by promise. Okay, did he give it to Abraham by promise? Now let's see. Galatians was lying. I think Galatians lying. Galatians say, if the inheritance be of the law, I got it straight. If the inheritance be of the law, it is no more a promise. But God gave it to Abraham by promise. All right, let's go. Let's go back. Because Abraham obeyed my voice, kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. That's why he gave it to him, because he kept his laws. But he said he gave it to him not by law. See, why is Paul lying to folks, bro? This is ridiculous. But you know what? People always talk about Paul. That's why I don't want to talk about Paul, man. Everybody know how to talk about Paul. This whole false doctrine. Let me keep moving, man. Ew. No, let me go. Let me go on here. All right. Nah. Let me just make sure everything copacetic. All right. All right. I'll say this. For real. I'll really be on that. So everything blurry. How they playing it. Let me go ahead and put that down. All right. All right. Attempting to reconcile Rab's statement with the ruling set down in the Mishnah. This right here is the fake Jew, okay? All these niggas, oh yeah, y'all not the real Israelites. Fuck out of here. Are these people the real Israelites? Right here, check them out. Attempting to reconcile Rab's statement with the ruling set down in the Mishnah. Rab said, actually, the Mishnah meant to say as follows: if a grown man have intercourse with a little girl less than 3 years old, all agree it is not considered a significant sexual act. For having intercourse with a girl when she is less than 3 years old is like putting a finger in the eye. Just as the tear that is shed when a finger is inserted in an eye will be replaced by another tear, so too will the virginity of a little girl who is less than 3 years old be restored. Her hymen will grow back. Therefore, when the girl groans up and marries, it said groans up. See, even the damn Talmud got typos and shit. The Talmud is fake Jew. But let's continue though. Let's get back into it. Okay. So when they say offer your seed to Molech, everybody talking about it's abortion. It may be abortion. But in the Talmud, when you offer your seed to Molech, you're just offering your semen. So what is it? What? These people be jacking off I don't even know, bro. I don't even want to try to get into the thought pattern of these false deities, Molech. But this is what the Jew is saying about it. All right. And talks about conjurers of spirit and mediums. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. When it comes to the stuff I have in the Talmud, I haven't scanned everything. It's too much. It's a lot. Okay. But I have a lot going on. But yeah, you can. What does it say right here? If you lie with your daughter-in-law, just bring a sin offering. Let me read this. So that means your daughter-in-law, according to the Talmud, as long as when you do it, you bring a sin offering. This is Sanhedrin 53a of the impostor Jew. What is that? Someone who was unwittingly engages in sexual intercourse with his daughter-in-law is liable for 2 sin offerings. What? Okay, so the only thing I need to do is have some sin offerings on deck. One for the violation of the prohibition against intercourse with his daughter-in-law, Leviticus 18 and 15. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your daughter-in-law. And one for the violation of the prohibition against intercourse with a married woman. Oh my goodness. You could just bring a sin offering for adultery? That's what it's saying in here. In the Talmud. Let's continue though. Wait, hold on. We got comments. Oh, okay. I hear you. I hear you. That's what's up. I'm just having fun on the Sabbath, Yahshua. It's all good in the neighborhood. I didn't even know I had no comment. Let me put up the link if anybody want to come in. Put up the link. StreamYard. Y'all can come in on anything. On your cell phone. Go ahead and put the link up. All right. He said, if this was the Sabbath, what we couldn't. We're not having the Sabbath here, so yes. Oh man. Come on, man. Yeah. The holy convocation is important to me, bro. I should be there, huh? But it is important to me. Okay. A man is liable for violation of prohibition against intercourse with his daughter-in-law, both during his son's lifetime and also after his son's death. A man is liable for the violation of these prohibitions, whether his son is betrothed to him or he is married to her. Okay. So he's saying, if you fuck, it's okay. Just bring 2 sin offerings. So they was just like, fuck it. How many goats you got? That's how many times you go fuck somebody. I mean, adultery is a death penalty. We already know that. What does it say? Leviticus 20 and 10. And a man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and adulteress shall surely be put to death. Ain't about no sin offerings. At the time. Minor having intercourse with somebody. Okay, yes. What the hell? The Beretha states this with the little imposter Jew. I grew up in Edgar Heights, Ohio, bro. All right. So I'm dealing with something I've never been around. You know what I'm saying? Talking about somebody hates somebody. That's just copping out. Beretha was taught in accordance with Rabbah. The reverse states Leviticus 20 and 11. And the man that lies with his father will uncover his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon him. The words, and the man teach only a grown man who has intercourse with his father's wife is put to death, to the exclusion of a minor. So if a minor has sex with his father's wife, it's okay, is what it's saying right here. So as long as his father's, oh damn. So that means if you a Jewish woman, married Jewish woman, maybe it's not yours, it's a minor. The Talmud say you go ahead. Okay. Anybody want to jump in here? The Talmud say you can go ahead and lay with your father's wife as long as they're under a certain age. Is what it's saying here. Let's continue now. Okay, yeah. You can do homosexual things as long as you bring a sin offering. Here we go. Here we go. The Sanhedrin, section 54b. All right. If you commit a sodomy, you just need sin offerings. But a man who perpetrated sodomy upon a man and allowed himself to be sodomized by a man. Leave right here. This is not my stuff. This is the Jewish man. Get mad at the Jewish man. Okay. Please. And coupled with an animal and allow himself to be coupled with an animal. So they putting two men laying with each other right next to fucking with animals. Okay. That's how much they that's how much they give a damn sodomite, okay? And coupled with an animal and allowed himself to be coupled with an animal, both according to Rabbi Abanu and according to man, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, here you go. Coupled with an animal, allow himself to be coupled with an animal, both according to Rabbi and according to Abi. According to the Rabbi, he is liable for 3 sin offerings. So if you get fucked, you get sodomized by a man, or you fucking with animals, you got to bring 3 sin offerings. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is Leviticus 20 and 13? If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. What is it saying, verse 15? If a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. What is you talking about? But right here, it just said, man, you know what? The Jewish, we just give sin offerings every time we do something evil. Every time they do something evil, they just, get a little sin offering. It's all good. In Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, anybody want to? It's a Sabbath day. You know how it be. Okay, let's continue though. We are talking about, okay, man, we intercourse with a child under 9 years old. Okay, and the bereaved was taught in accordance with the position of wrath. Right here, we got what? I'm gonna take a little intermission anyway. Let me see what I'm about to do. Let me see.
See what it will bring. Fear Yah. Here's everything. Yahweh loves converse the soul. I guarantee she answers everything. To know Yahweh.
Leave people alone.
Leave them
alone.
Mostly prominent. Like Shadow Light. Because we're dominant. Yahweh's strength is greatly marketed. The beginning, because he started it. Scriptures written, 2 ears to listen. Women, men, and children, here is the prescription. Our way of life is not a religion. Hebrew Israelites, the secret treasures hidden. We were chosen and given a mission. They could read the Torah, but not with his wisdom. Praise God, gotta praise God, praise God, gotta praise God, praise God, represent. We gotta represent. We have the strength. We also represent. Seeking God. Always seeking God. seeking God. Always seeking God. God is great. He is our Elohim. We also represent. Pray for your spirit. Keep trusting God. I guarantee He hears it. Remember where He brought you. Never forget.
Others are scared to even discuss certain shit, man, bro. I don't care. In fact, let's go back. Okay, let me see. Uh, I mean, nobody really like talking about the New Testament. Everybody talk about the New Testament. Let me see if it'll come up. It said when a grown man has sex with a little girl, it is nothing. That's what it say in the Talmud. But I don't got it. I'm about to look it up. Ketu. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right there. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of stuff on this site. I ain't even. Let me go on here. Okay. Jew need not pay a Gentile the wages owed for his work. Whoa. If a Jew finds an object lost by a Gentile, it does not have to be returned. Baba Mitzah. When a Jew murders a Gentile, there would be no death penalty. That's ain't true. Oh, there will be. There'll be no. Yes. Okay. Let's. This is a great. Because I looked up a lot of these motherfuckers. They are there. Okay. But look, I can't say like all of them because sometimes I some of these it was not there. Okay. So it's being subjective. But I know this. I know that's real. If a Jew murders a Gentile, there would be no death penalty. I know that's real. Jews can use lies to circumvent a Gentile. JC was the son of a whore, Mary who gave birth during her menstrual cycle. Wow. Damn. They said JC was a sorcerer. Uh, JC was a sorcerer who should have been boiled in hot excrement. Okay, this is the Jewish man saying he even 1608. Okay. I ain't even get it. See, I'm gonna say I gotta give them their books back. I gotta get this book again. A Jew married a 3-year-old girl. I already read that. I already showed y'all that clip just like a couple minutes ago. I scanned that shit. Y'all thought that shit was a joke. Y'all thought when a grown man has sex with a little girl, there's nothing. The Sanhedrin 55b. Kitty Booth 11b is the second one. And I told y'all Gentiles are outside of the protection of the law, and Elohim had proposed their money to Israel and blah blah blah. Yeah, Rabbi debates God and wins. Yeah, I've seen that dumb shit. I don't remember that. A Christian should be exterminated. It don't say that. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Now, only reason I put these in my notes is because I seen them with my own eyes. Like, yeah, I did go to some of these websites, but when after I looked at them, I had to say make sure it was right. Rabbi defeats Elohim in a debate. The God cries out, "My son defeated me." A Jew cannot be defiled by a non-Jew graveyard because Gentiles are not men; they are beasts. I read that.